Hey guys, Marvin here, back with another video. This video is coming from Pro League, the first group stage game for G2 in Pro League, where they went up against Eternal Fire, and we're going to be looking at m0nesy, who um, had a 1.69 rating in the series, and and we're going to look at Anubis. So this is going to be my first pro demo video on Anubis. If you didn't catch my last video, I did a video on Anubis looking at my own demo, and this will be my second Anubis video looking at a pro, and this is a very good demo to look at. As you can see, a 2.02 HLTV ranking, uh, pretty much triple kills in every single round, and you're just going to see a very dominant display from m0nesy with the AWP. And that's what the topic of this video is going to be. Going into the final major of CS:GO. Again, my last video was talking about Counter-Strike 2, talking about the rumors. Well, since that video, they've announced the existence of Counter-Strike 2 and that it's going to be coming, and that the Paris major is going to be the final major for Counter-Strike Go. And I think m0nesy, coming off the back of the Katowice win, and if you remember, they also won the Blast Global Final. If G2 have a deep run at this major, if they win it, which they're, in my opinion, the favorites, and probably the betting market's favorite as well as the number one team. Yeah, going into the final major, if they win it or they make the final and m0nesy plays well, I think he should be the number one player for 2023, which is very impressive considering the talent we've got up there at the moment. We've got ZywOo in good form. Simple's fallen off a bit, but he's still very, 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 very good. And then Nico as well on the same team. So, and Shiro's had a good year. Axel had a good start, but it's probably dropped off a bit. Cloud9 not making the last major is probably going to hurt their chances to be up in the top five for the HLTV top 20. So yeah, that's the topic of this video. m0nesy could be the number one player of 23. Okay, so hopping into the demo now, and like I said, we're gonna follow m0nesy. We're gonna watch the whole thing because it's a pretty fast map and it's all kind of really impressive. But doubled up on the A site with JKS for the pistol round, and it's already a 5v2. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about Katowice, seeing as how well G2 played, and it's really Nico's first big major LAN event win. That and also the Blast final that they won were kind of his two biggest trophies, and they've come this year. And this is Nico's last chance to win a major in CS:GO, which is kind of crazy that he hasn't won one. Two chances, the Cloud9 final and the Na'Vi final. Two losses. But it feels like this is his last chance. Well, it is his last chance, but it's a good chance with the team he's got at the moment. Number one team. Really only worried about FaZe, I would say. But FaZe have kind of dropped off just a tiny amount, even though they did end up winning this event, Pro League, against Cloud9. They and to pick up the Grand Slam, they have kind of dropped off a bit. So Deagle round, and look at the minimap. They're into the B-bomb side up here. Bit of smoke spam. Maybe trying to catch the planter as he crosses. And I think it's just jam time at the moment. Keep the Deagle armor. You're going to have to eco next round. So may as well try and get something this round with the Deagle, the save Deagle and the armor. Good util, supporting JKS's aggressive play. Major kills in blind though, so unlucky. But a nice use of the saved weapons and utility to go for that kind of little play there. Might have worked out. Maybe picked up a rifle, and that's a 5v4 with 3 guns essentially, 2 guns. So not a bad idea. JKS really overperformed at Katowice. For someone that's tasked with being probably the 4th best player, he ended up winning the MVP of the event and was just absolutely crazy. Just crazy stats, and I probably thought he overperformed when he stood in for FaZe in terms of his stats, but he played even better, if you can believe. This is a nice little play that m0nesy goes for. Trying to catch someone walking up close. But if you swing out a little too far, they've got that platform that they can look over, and that's a harder fight. And so just holding the slither gap. Trying to retake this A site now. It's pretty hard to do. I talked about that in my last video where I gave my thoughts on Anubis. Now it's been in the pool a while. I'm not going to repeat everything I said in that video, but I'll summarize some of the things I've said in the 1v2, and m0nesy unluckily doesn't hit that shot, and once he misses, it's all over. But yeah, mainly I was just talking about how much I like the map as a new map compared to the last 2 Valve made maps. Well, this is a community made maps, but yeah, the last 2 maps were Valve, and don't really like them as much. This one feels much more like a Counter-Strike map, just on the P250 this round. But if you look, I was mainly talking about this kind of double mid setup with the fast rotate, as well as this kind of rotation for the fast rotation for the T's. So everything kind of moves very fast on this map, which is quite nice. But my one kind of comment, and I think I've seen it said about from others, a similar opinion, is that the A site is very hard to hold and kind of hard to retake for the CTs. It feels like it's yeah, you got to kind of play up at this A main section, because if you play anywhere in the site, you just get util rained in through these windows, and you got to fall back to the CT spawn, and then you've lost the site, and yet with the smoke there, as you can see, most teams throw. It's kind of very difficult to get anything done on the retake, unless you're m0nesy. So you're going to see some retakes with the op, which m0nesy hits some crazy shots. 1-4 at the moment, so you wouldn't know that this is like a all-time performance just judging from how it begins. Normally, if you have a crazy map, statistics-wise, you generally have a nice pistol round, a couple of headshots, get yourself rolling, some eco frags, you know, really build up early. Again, we go for that kind of slither, pushing up on that right platform, and it works out well. Major lurking B, and it seems like T's do like to keep a lurker around this section. Keep the B players honest. You can sometimes maybe catch a rotation. You also see teams trying liking to get a person in this position as well. It can be counteracted with some util, but with a smoke down you can cross. Retaking mid with the orb. Very confident. Looks like the A exec's in. We're pushed ahead of the smoke. And looks like a turn of fire is not going to commit by the util. And you see how kind of quickly I'm talking about the fast rotates? That how quickly, like a few seconds, m0nesy can go to rotate between A and B. So now we're going to head back to middle. And yeah, that's just the type of game he's having. Calyx had him dead to rights there. Should have finished that kill. But that's a triple kill. That's the first one. And two kind of easy shots. People walking into his crosshair on B, and then the last one. Calyx dropped the ball there a little. Again, coming to support JKS early round, pushing up. He seems to like this early round to either take a pick on the extremity at B, looking this way. JKS goes 1-for-1. That's too easy. Flash is not good there. And we're going to standard flight. Okay, flashed off. Still playing aggressive, still not running away. And these are kind of the plays that when you trust yourself like he does, he's going for them. Look at this little one way, and they're just so easy. Like that smoke is not helping them. He can see over it very easily. And that's the kind of chaos that reminds me of Simple, and that's a 4K. That's nice. It reminds me of how Simple plays, where he finds these little gaps in the executes and gets into a spot where he's just relying on himself to hit the shot. And if he doesn't hit the shot, he's dead. But if he hits the shot, he can probably multi-frag. So yeah, it really does remind me of Simple in how he plays. And well, Simple has been the #1 player for a long time in my opinion, so that's why I think that m0nesy could also be so, possibly even this year. Maybe it's a little too early for him. Top 3 I would say is a guarantee in my opinion. But yeah, maybe #1. We'll see. Looking forward to this last major. Can G2 get one? Can Nico finally get one? That was a fast readjustment. Oh, yeah. Everything's working. Just look how fast it is. The flicks, how smooth. Looks so good, so clean. And Eternal Fire, they don't want anything to do with it. When your AWP is dominating like this, they just don't even challenge him mid. And I think that might be the key to this map, is taking this mid control. Because where m0nesy is playing at the moment, you can push him back kind of easily with some flashes and some util. And he's just too comfortable. I think they just let him be too comfortable with these mid rotates, letting him just go back and forth and get picks too easily. They've got to try and fight for this space and either trap him on one side with a smoke or something, so that he has to go all the way back. And then once you get to this in CT spawn, you've kind of just already lost. Again, we're going to double up with JKS in the 2v2, two on each side. JKS spots one mid. Oh my god, and I missed a kill from m0nesy. That's okay. And you see the if you look at the minimap, the rotations. m0nesy's on A. Let's go B. That's some in-game leading for you guys. Rotate. 3v3 retake. Nice little entry flash for the retake. Didn't even have to do anything. Just the flash. Four to 5. And yeah, he was 1 and 4, now he's 11 and 4. m0nesy, so you've already seen 2 crazy rounds. Again, then we've got this molly and these flashes for JKS. Oh. Didn't land the first one, but JKS wins the fight anyway. And look how fast we're back already. Fighting in, getting aggressive again, fighting past the smoke. Spots the boost over the smoke. And again, he likes pushing up to this platform, which means it must be a good play because m0nesy does it. And just one left, spots him. And this is pro CS, so we don't just peek in a 4v1. In matchmaking, he's definitely going for that fight, but we're just going to fall back and hold the angle. Let him walk into our scope. Or save. Who cares? 5 to 5. Nice supportive flash for Nico this time. And again, m0nesy is just not being pressured at all at the moment, feeling very comfortable. Drops some util and wanders over to B, ready for the execute, just in time. Good hold by m0nesy. Nice. Good support from m0nesy that round. Just got the 1 kill, but played it very well. Just how his team needed him to play with the orb. Fast rotate, gets the 1 to cover m0nesy's back. Lots to learn from this demo. This round is crazy, by the way, just a heads up. I'm probably just not going to say anything for this round, let it play out. Oh my god. Even hits the jump shot. Jumps for JKS to peak. JKS goes down and m0nesy still hits the shot. I hope you're noticing how confident and how fast he is playing. And I think when m0nesy is in this kind of form, it's really just GG. I'm not really sure what Eternal Fire can do when he's playing like this. Goes for a pick, got it. You had a nightmare against Eternal Fire, against G2, against m0nesy, and I don't blame it. What do you do? He's just better. Again, we like holding this, pushing up together now with JKS. And they're just gonna walk into him. Yeah, I don't know what. I guess if they had watched the demo, maybe they would have known that they like doing this double push together, doubling up and clearing. They've done it a couple of times this demo, but it's kind of a hard play to expect a second AWP to be pushed up close like that. The 3v1. Collect up the util on the site. Don't know what that's wallbangs for, but doesn't hit anything. Hits him, and then gets the second one, just cause. Totally smoked off, totally trapped here. And he's even hunting for the last one. Round 15, 20-4. Not kind of sure. Maybe this is some kind of one way that JKS was thrown on purpose, or maybe it's just flood this smoke. It doesn't look like it's... Maybe it is, I don't know. Still a very new map, and they're not very defined on the meta. Here they come. No flash, that one's free. Gets the second one because he's fast, legs that guy. He's just not missing. Okay, missed that time. But 2 kills and a leg, that should be enough. And it is. 10-5. Come on. Even if fast forward, the bloody halftime break is forever. m0nesy just gonna hold the flank for this round. Okay, now he's in with the ball. Oh, okay, he's the last one alive. Oh, hit that goosh. Stop peeking, guys. You're throwing. One's gooshed as well. Oh. Oh my god. Almost lost. Getting nervous for a second. Yeah, the taps are crispy though. The aim is crispy. He's fast. He's tapping heads. And yeah. That was a risky way to play it by Eternal Fire, all fighting him, taking their best shot to kind of throw it. Deagle this round, and I'm kind of scared for Eternal Fire here. Feel like he's about to do something gross. Actually, I know what's happening in the next round, so I know what happens in this round. But yeah, just a heads up, next round is pretty crazy as well. You thought maybe with that pistol round win, 10-6 Eternal Fire, they can grind their way back into this game against the #1 team in the world. Maybe show something on their Anubis. But m0nesy puts an end to that pretty quickly. It's an interesting kind of smoke. Bang. Nice try. 10-7. Just Glocks and a Deagle for JKS Hunter and Nico. Here's the reload. They're blind. 1 Glock entry. Burst down the second, gets the M4. That's 3 entry kills with 1 flash and a Glock. And they're into the site, and it's a 4v2. What a call, what a play, what a player m0nesy is. And does good damage. And then this is a nice play by Nico. So they've smoked off, but they know the bomb is planted for them. They're gonna set up. They're gonna set up this tower boost and just bang, bang, bang through the smoke. Last 2 frags, and that's pretty much a full eco win. 2 Glock entries by m0nesy. Got absolute heartbreaker, to be honest. Like, how do you lose that? That's a tilter for sure. Just a flash and they're in and locked down. Shouldn't be that easy. This seems like more of a coordinated mid takes. Much more util used at mid than Eternal Fire ever did on their T side. You saw how easy it was for m0nesy to kind of rotate around. They've gone for the full stack with the saved. Oh no, they didn't even save the rifle, did they? How did some more have a FAMAS? Maybe they did save one. I can't remember. Pretty sure they didn't though, because they got the double kill with the tower boost. So I'm not sure why he has a FAMAS. Anyway, into the B side, and Eternal Fire. Are they even going to contest it? No, they just go for an exit, but they save. Round 20. 27 and 8 m0nesy, 139 ADR. Looking for a fight at mid. Drops a smoke. Wow. It's kind of crazy that he's even ready for that. But he's just so aware. Just feeling it, reading the game. And Moore can get nothing done with his orb on the side defense. And it should really be a save. 3v3, 4v3. And that's what they do. Another easy round for m0nesy. Oh, hit him there. That was a nice opening move. So nice when your opener likes to go for these opening picks. Starts you off with a 5v4. I feel like that's sometimes the problem with these passive AWPers on the T side, is that they're just a bit useless until they get the bomb down. Like Shiro, even Brokey to an extent, I would say fits that. Nice flick. Trades 2v1 or 2v2. Just can't miss. What do you do when he can't miss? I mean, they're not doing a good job at using util, flashing for each other. They're always just facing him in a fair duel when he has the AWP, so they're making it easy for him, but he's also hitting every shot, so credit to him. Look how much Hunter is getting space here at mid. I don't think fundamentally they understand the map, Eternal Fire. Well, at least not as well as G2 understand it. Just judging from how they played. Nice. Nice little headshots from Kellex. JKS in the clutch. What can he do? 37 HP. Started 3 on B this round, Eternal Fire. m0nesy's just gonna look to create something for himself here, flush himself in. Oh. Wow, that's disgusting. Plays this little one way that and does get picked, but he's given his team a great opportunity into the site. And Hunter's gonna get 2 lurk kills. Couple of Galils this round, but m0nesy's got the op, so should be fine. Couldn't get the 2v2 done, but they got the plant. And that was really thanks to m0nesy's shot onto Major. And then sometimes you can't, you know, multi-frag every round. Even if you're m0nesy. But gave him, you know, gave his team every chance, and that's all you can ask really. Come to support, through the smoke, ready to fight. Knows where Calyx is. We're into the 1v1. Red, like a Harry Potter book. So easy. Taps it, Immob falls for it. And it's just too easy. 2 kills, round win, nice clutch. Just getting all the stats, clutching stats, entry stats, fragging stats. But the most important stat is he wins. Wins the game. This is kind of like the reverse angle almost that he was holding. Not as pushed up, obviously, waiting for someone to go for a pick, go for a look. And it's something that definitely happens. As you can see, it happened just then, but unfortunately, m0nesy missed onto Nico now, looking for some frags. Looks like Xantaros knows he's there. Nice little flank for Hunter. Gets in behind enemy lines, and that's the demo. 3311, 132 ADR, and yeah, that was the demo.